In this video, I am going to show you how to install the grid on a Windows computer. In order to do this, you will need to go to www.mentorresearch.org or search using the keywords Mentor Research Institute in your web browser. By the way, the grid can be installed on a Mac, but that requires you to first install a special Windows operating system. Next, click on the link Audit Proof Your Psychotherapy Practice. This will take you to a page that includes our CE training on how to audit-proof your treatment plans, progress notes, and psychotherapy notes. You can also purchase the grid training while you chart software. If you want to take the 5-hour CE, you must also purchase the grid. Or like I said, you can purchase the grid alone. We recommend you take the CE and use the grid, especially if you want to gain expert charting skills. Next, scroll down to the link titled Register Now. Clicking on that link will take you to the registration page. We will assume you already registered for the CE. To download the grid, you should click on the link that says Download Link. That link is in all caps. Clicking on the download link will start the download process. The download is now complete. The installation file that we downloaded will usually be saved in your download folder. Sometimes it is also located at the bottom of your web browser. The location of a download will depend on the specific browser that you are using. I'm going to install the grid by clicking on the file that I downloaded and can be accessed at the bottom of this browser. The grid was created to be a training system for pre-licensed and licensed psychotherapists and students in training to become psychotherapists. The grid is not designed to be a medical record-keeping system. However, some psychotherapists find the grid to be an efficient way to convert paper chart notes into more legible and useful notes for patients and some healthcare professionals. To install the grid, you must read the end-user license agreement and agree to that agreement. I am going to click on I agree and then click on Next. The installer will guide you through the steps required to install grid charting on your computer. I am going to click Next. It is best to let the installation software install the grid for you. I am going to click Next again. Click Next to start the installation. The screen will go dark and a pop-up will ask you for permission to make changes to your computer. Giving permission will only install the grid. Click Yes if you want to install the grid. Next, your screen may display that the installation is complete. Click on Close to finish the installation. To activate the grid, you will need to purchase the grid. Click on Add to Cart. Then fill in all the psychotherapist information. Be certain you have answered this information correctly. Check your spelling, and especially how you want your signature displayed. This information is necessary to send you an activation key code. When you have finished, press Add to Cart in order to add this information to your transaction. After you press Add to Cart, a black pop-up will appear that displays one item with a cost of $150. Click on that pop-up to go to complete the transaction. Next, after you check out and purchase the grid, we will send you an activation key by email. We must send you a key code to activate your personal version of the grid. Be sure to check your email spam, and it will help if you add the email address mentorresearch.org to your approved sender list. You should receive your software key code in 24 to 72 hours. After that, you may receive an email regarding updates. And we promise we will not sell your contact information to anyone. Once you receive an email from Software Key at Mentor Research, you will need to install the software key. The first thing you need to do is start the grid. The program is usually installed in your Software Start drop-down or Program Start options. A pop-up will display warning you that you must enter the activation key code before you can finish installing the grid. Click OK. Next, copy the software key from our email. Now, paste the code into the activation code window. Be sure to copy all of it. Otherwise it will not work. Enter your last name, first name, license, and terminal a degree which you provided and display below. You must also enter your provider's signature exactly the way you want your chart notes electronically signed. Be sure to enter the default password. Then press Login. You are required to change your password. Enter the default password we sent in your email. Then write down your new password. Then enter the new password into the Change Password pop-up. There is no password recovery if you lose or forget your password. Keep your password short and simple so you won't forget. The grid will load and display after you change your password and press Save.